Now sum number 7 of practice set 5.2. Before I start the sum, supposing if x1, y1, x2, y2, x3, y3 are the vertices of a triangle, then the centroid G, the value of coordinate of G, centroid G can be found out by this method. That is, x is equal to x1 plus x2 plus x3 upon 3. And similarly, y is equal to y1 plus y2 plus y3 upon 3. So here the vertices of the triangle are given. All the three vertices of the triangle are given. We have to find out the centroid, the value of centroid, or the coordinates of the centroid. So the coordinates of the centroid can be found out by which formula? By centroid formula. So till now we have studied two formula, that is section formula and midpoint formula. This is a third one by centroid formula. So centroid formula is what? X is equal to x1 plus x2 plus x3 upon 3. Similarly, y is equal to y1 plus y2 plus y3 upon 3. Now here x1 is what? Minus 7 plus 2 plus 8 upon 3. So that is equal to minus 7 plus 2 is how much? Minus 5. Minus 5 plus 8 is how much? 3. 3 upon 3. So value of x is equal to what? 1. Now y is equal to what? y1. So 6 minus 2 plus 5 upon 3. So that's equal to 6 minus 2 is 4. 4 plus 5 is 9 upon 3. So y is equal to how much? 3 over here. So y is equal to 3. So the centroid is how much? 1 and 3. Now second sum of sum number 7, practice at 5.2. A 3 minus 5, B 4 and 3, and C 11 minus 4 be the vertices of triangle. The first sum I had not written, be the vertices of triangle, so you have to write that. So x1 is 3, y1 is minus 5, x2 is 4 and y2 is 3, and x3 is 11 and y3 is minus 4. By centroid formula, x is equal to x1 plus x2 plus x3 upon 3, that is 3 plus 4 plus 11 upon 3. So that is equal to 18 upon 3. So x is equal to what? 3 ones are 3 6 are, so x is equal to 6. Similarly, y is equal to what? y1 plus y2 plus y3 upon 3, that is minus 5 plus 3 minus 4 upon 3. So minus 5 minus 4 is minus 9. Minus 9 plus 3 is what? Minus 6 upon 3. So that is equal to 2. Minus 2. So y is equal to minus 2. So the coordinates of centroid is 6 minus 2. Similarly, the next sum also, third sum. Here x1 and y1 is 4 7, x2 y2 is 8 4, and x3 y3 7 upon 7 and 11. So by centroid formula, x is equal to what? 4 plus 8 plus 7. 4 plus 8 plus 7 upon 3, that is 19 upon 3. Next one, that is x is equal to 19 upon 3. Now y is equal to 7 plus 4 plus 11 upon 3. So that's equal to 22 upon 3. So y is equal to what? 22 upon 3. So the coordinates, in the end you will write down the answer. The coordinates of the centroid is 19 upon 3 and 22 upon 3. Now sum number 8 in triangle ABC. A is given minus 14 minus 19 and B is given 3 and 5, and the coordinates of C is not given, and the centroid G is also given, that is minus 4 minus 7. That means x1 is minus 14, y1 is minus 19, x2 is 3 and y2 is 5, and x3 and y3 is not given, which we have to find out, and centroid G x is given, x is equal to -4 and y is equal to -7. So we have to use centroid formula. So by centroid formula, x is equal to what? x1 plus x2 plus x3 upon 3. X is already given, so -4 is equal to x1 is how much? -14 plus 3 plus x3 upon 3. Take this 3 on the other side, you'll get -4 into 3 is equal to -14 plus 3 is how much? -11 plus x3. Now -4 into 3 is how much? -12. Bring this -11 on this side, it will become +11 is equal to x3. Therefore x3 is equal to how much? -1. Now y we already know, that is -7 is equal to y1 is how much? -19 plus 5 plus y3 upon 3. Take this 3 on this side, -7 into 3 is how much? -21 is equal to -19 plus 5 is how much? -19 plus 5 is -14 plus y3. Now bring this -14 on this side, you'll get -21 plus 14 is equal to y3. Therefore y3 is equal to how much? -21 plus 14 is equal to how much? -7. Therefore the coordinates of C is what? -1, -7. Now sum number 9th. Sum number 9th, in triangle ABC, A is given h -6, B is 2 and 3 and C is -6 and k. Centroid G is also given 1 and 5. So x1 and y1 is what? h and -6. x2 and y2 is what? 2 and 3. And x3 and y3 is what? -6 and k. And x is equal to what? That is of centroid. X is equal to 1 and y is equal to 5. तो x और y centroid रहते हैं, बाकी सब x1, y1, x2, y2, x3, y3 रहेगा. Now by centroid formula, x is equal to x1 plus x2 plus x3 upon 3. Now what is x over here? X is 1, x1 is h plus 2 minus 6 plus 2 minus 6 upon 3. Take this 3 on this side, you'll get 1 into 3 is equal to h. 2 minus 6 is how much? -4. Now 1 into 3 is 3, -4 when it comes on this side will become +4 is equal to h. Therefore value of h is equal to how much? 7. Similarly now y is equal to how much? 5. That's equal to y1, y2 is what? -6 plus 3, -6 plus 3 plus k upon 3. Take this 3 on this side, so 5 into 3 is equal to -6 plus 3 is how much? -3 plus k. 5 3s is how much? 15 minus 3 when you bring it on this side it will become +3 is equal to k. Therefore k is equal to 18. So value of h is equal to 7 and that of k is equal to 18. Now sum number 10th of practice set 5.2, find the coordinates of the points of trisection of line segment AB. So AB is a segment and it is trisected, means it's divided into 3 equal parts. 3 equal parts it is divided. Let us assume that point P and Q divide the segment AB into 3 equal parts. So let points P and Q trisect the segment AB where A is 2 and 7 and B is -4 and -8. Now since they are all equal, AP is equal to PQ is equal to QB. So let AP which is equal to PQ which is equal to QB, let us take that as A. So let us take all this part equal to A. Now AP will first find out the coordinate of P and then we will find out the coordinate of Q. Now if you see AP and QB, this is one part and this is 2 parts. So it divides the point P divides the segment AB in the ratio 1:2. Or you can write this way. So first we will take AP. Ratio we have to find out AP and then the bigger one. पहले छोटा वाला और फिर बड़ा वाला PB. That's equal to AP कितना है? A. और PB किससे बना है? PQ और QB से. So PQ plus QB. So that is equal to a upon a plus a, that's equal to a upon 2a. A and a will get cancelled, 1 upon 2. So P divides a segment. Let us take P as x and y. P x y divides a segment AB in the ratio 1:2. So your m is equal to 1 and n is equal to 2. So bisection formula over here, x1 y1 is what? x1 and y1 is equal to what? x1 is 2 and 7 and x2 y2 is equal to what? x2 y2 is -4 and -8. Now by section formula we will find out the value of coordinates of P. So by section formula, what is x equal to? X is equal to mx2 plus nx1 upon m plus n. Similarly, y is equal to what? my2 plus ny1 upon m plus n. So x is equal to, m is what? 1. Over here m is 1 into x2 is what? -4 plus n is what? N is equal to 2 into x1 is equal to what? x1 is 2 upon m plus n. M plus n is what? 1 plus 2. 1 plus 2 is equal to how much? 3. So that's equal to 1 into -4 plus 2 into 2 is 4 upon 3. That's equal to 0 upon 3. So x is equal to what? 0. Similarly, y we will find out m is what? 1 into y2. y2 is equal to what? -8 plus n is what? 2 into y1 is equal to what? 7 upon 1 plus 2. So that is equal to what? 1 -8. That is -8 plus 2 7s is 14 upon 3. So that is equal to how much? 6 upon 3. When you cancel this, you get 2. So x is equal to 2 and y, x is equal to 0 and y is equal to 2. So the coordinates of P is what? The coordinates of P is 0, 2. Now we have already got the coordinates of P. Now we will find out the coordinates of Q. Now if you see, P is a midpoint of A and Q. Segment AQ. AQ का midpoint P आता है. ये दोनों equal part है. तो P is a midpoint of segment AQ. P is the midpoint. Let us take P as XY. Is the midpoint of a seg PQ. So what is your x1 y1 over here? x1 is equal to x1 y1 is equal to, that is not of PQ, AQ. Sorry, it is not PQ, it is AQ. So what is x1 y1? x1 y1 is 2 and 7 क्योंकि A का coordinates लेने का, so 2 and 7. x2 y2 we have to find out. We don't know the coordinates of Q, but x we know. X is equal to how much? X is equal to, we just now we got x is equal to 0 and y is equal to 2. x जो रहता है मिड पॉइंट P है, P का कोऑर्डिनेट्स अभी अपन ने ढूंढा था, P का कोऑर्डिनेट कितना है? 0 और 2, तो x 0 और y 2 है, और x1 क्या है? A का कोऑर्डिनेट 2 और 7, x1 y1, और Q का कोऑर्डिनेट अपन को ढूंढना है. सो बाय मिड पॉइंट फॉर्मूला Now you'll use midpoint formula. Here we had used section formula. So by midpoint formula, x is equal to x1 plus x2 upon 2, and similarly y is equal to what? y1 plus y2 upon 2. Here x we know 0 is equal to x1 is what? 2, x2 we don't know, upon 2. Take the 2 on this side, so 0 into 2 is equal to 2 plus x2. 0 into 2 is what? 0 is equal to 2 plus x2. So x2 is equal to how much? When you take the 2 on this side, it will become minus 2. Similarly, y is equal to what? Y is equal to 2 is equal to y1 is equal to how much? 7 plus y2 upon 2. Take this 2 on this side, you'll get 2 into 2 is equal to 7 plus y2. 2 2s are 4. Bring the 7 on this side, so minus 7 is equal to y2. So y2 is equal to how much? Minus 3. So we have got the coordinates of q. Q is equal to what? Q is equal to minus 2 and minus 3. And P is what? 0 and 2. So we had to find out the coordinates of P and Q. So P we have got 0 and 2, and Q we have got minus 2 and minus 3. Now sum number 11, if A minus 14 minus 10, B 6 minus 2 is given, then find the coordinates of the points which divide the segment AB into 4 equal parts. So this is a segment AB and the coordinates of A is already given minus 14 minus 10. So let us take x1 y1 is equal to minus 14 and minus 10, and coordinates of B is also given 6 and minus 2. So x2 y2 we will take it as 6 and 2. Now let us take point P, Q and R divides the segment AB into 4 equal parts. 1, 2, 3, 4. तो ये 4 equal parts में divide करता है. Point P, point Q, point R. So points P, Q and R divides the segment AB into 4 equal parts. We have to find out the coordinates of P, Q and R. Now first point, now if you look at the segment AB, exactly in the middle point Q comes. So point Q, let us take that as xy, divides the segment, not divides, is the midpoint of the segment AB, is the midpoint of seg AB. Therefore, by midpoint formula, x is equal to what? x1 plus x2 upon 2, and y is equal to y1 plus y2 upon 2. That is equal to minus 14 plus 6, minus 14 plus 6 upon 2. So that is equal to minus 8 upon 2. So that's equal to, x is equal to what? Minus 4. Now y is equal to what? Y is equal to what? y1 plus y2, that is minus 2 plus minus 2, minus not 2, minus 10 minus 2, that's equal to minus 10 minus 2 upon 2, that's equal to minus 12 upon 2, that is equal to, y is equal to how much? Minus 6. So the coordinates of point Q is what? Minus 4 minus 6, minus 4 minus 6. Now next, if you see point P is the midpoint of segment AQ. AQ का midpoint point P है. So point P x y. Now we will take point P as x y is the midpoint of seg, which segment? AQ. AQ. So what is the coordinates of A? A is what? Minus 14 minus 10. So x1 is equal to minus 14, y1 is equal to minus 10. Now x2 and y2. Now this is a P is the midpoint of AQ. So what is the coordinates of Q? Q we have got just now minus 4 and minus 6. So by midpoint formula, x is equal to, write down the formula. So that is equal to what? Minus 14 minus 4, minus 14 minus 4 upon 2, that's equal to minus 18 upon 2, that's equal to minus 9. So x is equal to minus 9. Now y is equal to what? Minus 10 minus 6, minus 10 minus 6 upon 2, that's equal to minus 16 upon 2. So y is equal to what? Minus 8. So coordinates of point P is what? Minus 9 minus 8. Minus 9 minus 8. Now we have to find out R now. Now R is a midpoint of segment BQ. Point R, let us take that as xy, is the midpoint of seg, which segment? QB, seg QB. Now what is the coordinates of Q? Q is what? Minus 4 minus 6. So x1 is minus 4 and y1 is minus 6. Now next is what? B. B coordinate is what? 6 and minus 2. So x2 is 6 and y2 is minus 2. Now by midpoint formula, write down the formula. That's equal to minus 4 plus 6 upon 2, that's equal to 2 upon 2. So x is equal to what? 1. This is equal to what? y1 plus y2, minus 6 minus 2, minus 6 minus 2 upon 2, that's equal to minus 8 upon 2. That's y is equal to what? Minus 4. So the coordinates of point R is what? 1 and minus 4. So this way we have found out the coordinates of point P, point Q and point R. Now the last sum of practice set 5.2, in this the segment AB is divided into 5 equal parts. So let us take points P, Q, R, S, divide segment AB into 5 equal parts. Now AP is equal to PQ is equal to QR is equal to RS is equal to SB, because it is 5 equal parts. Let us take that as A. So AP is equal to PQ is equal to QR is equal to SR is equal to SB is equal to Q. Now first we will find out the coordinates of Q. Now coordinates of Q, in order to find out that, first we have to find out the ratio. So Q है, इसके लिए AQ upon QB we will take. So AQ upon QB. AQ upon QB. Now what is AQ made up of? AP plus PQ upon what is QB made up of? QR, SR, QR plus SR plus BS. So that's equal to A plus A, and here it will be what? A plus A plus A. AB A hai, AB A hai, so A plus A, this is A plus A plus A. So that's equal to 2A upon 3A. A and A will get cancelled. That's equal to 2 upon 3. So Q divides segment AB in ratio. What ratio? 2:3. So your M is equal to what over here? M is equal to 2 and N is equal to 3. X1 is equal to 20 and Y1 is equal to 10. X2 and Y2 is 0 and 20. So by section formula, write the formula. So mx2 that is 2 into 0, 2 into 0 plus 3 into 20, 3 into 20 upon m plus n. M plus n is what? 2 plus 3. 2 plus 3. So that is equal to 0 plus 60 upon 5. That's equal to 60 upon 5. When you divide this, you get 12. So x is equal to 12. Now y is equal to what? 2 into 20, 2 into 20 plus 3 into 10 upon 2 plus 3. So that is equal to 2 into 20 is 40 plus 30 upon 5. That's equal to 70 upon 5. When you cancel this, you will get what? 14. So y is equal to 14. So the coordinates of Q is what? 12 and 14. Now next one. Now we will find out the coordinates of R. Now R is made up of what? AR and RB. So AR upon RB. So first we will find out the ratio. AR is made up of what? AP plus PQ, AP plus PQ plus QR upon RS plus SB. तो अभी अपन कोऑर्डिनेट्स R ढूंढ रहे हैं. R किधर आता है? R इज A. R के पहले क्या आता है? A. तो AR इज मेड अप ऑफ व्हाट? AP प्लस PQ प्लस QR और RB इज मेड अप ऑफ व्हाट? RS प्लस SB. सबका वैल्यू A है. सो दैट्स इक्वल टू A प्लस A अपॉन A प्लस A. दैट्स इक्वल टू 3A upon 2A. A and A will get cancelled. That is 3 upon 2. So R divides a segment in the ratio 3:2. First it was 2:3. Now it is 3:2. So M is equal to 3 and N is equal to 2. X1, Y1 and X2, Y2 will remain same. That is 20, 10. And this is 0, 20. Now again by section formula, use the formula. What you'll get? 3 into 0 plus 2 into 20 upon M plus N, that is 3 plus 2. That's equal to 0 plus 40 upon 5. That's equal to 40 upon 5. That's equal to 8. 5 ones are, 5 8s are. So X is equal to what? 8 over here. Now Y we have to find out. 3 into 20 plus 2 into 10 upon 3 plus 2. So that's equal to 60 plus 20 upon 5. That is equal to 80 upon 5. So Y is equal to what? Y is equal to 16. So coordinates of R is 8, 16. Now we have to find out the coordinates of P and S. So next I will show you that how to find out the coordinates of P and S. Now we had found out the coordinates of Q, 12 and 14 it was, and coordinates of R we had got 8 and 16. Now we have to find out P and S. Now if you see, P is the midpoint of segment AQ. So point P, let us take that as XY, is the midpoint of segment AQ. So what will be your A? A over here is 20, 10. So X1 is equal to 20 and Y1 is equal to 10. And X2, Y2 is equal to what? We have to take off Q. Q is what? 12 and 14. 12 and 14. So by midpoint formula, so now you can use midpoint formula. X is equal to what? X1 plus X2 upon 2, and Y is equal to what? Y1 plus Y2 upon 2. So that is equal to what is X1? 20 plus 12. X1 is 20 and X2 is 12 upon 2. So that's equal to 2, 32 upon 2. Therefore, X is equal to what? X is equal to 16. Now Y is equal to what? 10 plus 14. 10 plus 14 upon 2. That's equal to 24 upon 2. Therefore, Y is equal to what? Therefore, Y is equal to 12. So, coordinates of P is 16, 12. So we have got coordinates P, coordinates Q, coordinates S. So we have now not S, R. Now we will find out of S. Now S is the midpoint of a segment RB. So point S let us take that as xy is the midpoint of seg, of which seg RB. So your x1 y1 is what? x1 y1. Now since we have taken r, so x1 y1 is what? 8 16, 8 16, and x2 y2 is what? That is of b, that is 0 and 20. So by midpoint formula, x is equal to what? x1 plus x2 upon 2, and y is equal to what? y1 plus y2 upon 2. So that is equal to, what is x1 x2? 8 plus 0, 8 plus 0 upon 2. So that's equal to 8 upon 2. So x is equal to what? 4. And y is equal to what? 16 plus 20, 16 plus 20 upon 2, that's equal to 36 upon 2. Therefore y is equal to what? Y is equal to 18. So coordinates of r is what? Coordinates of r is 4 and 18. You can find out by midpoint also, you can find out by ratios also. In order to find out P, 1 is to 4. In order to find out S, 4 is to 1. That way also you can find out by using section formula. But this is much easier, midpoint formula, so you find out by this method. Not coordinates of R, it is coordinate of S.